Right. Evening, everyone. God, we are an half late today trying to do anything. We've been. It's just, it's been one of them hectic days where you don't actually get much of anything done, but it's just been crazy and you haven't actually got around to doing sweet FA. That's what today's been like. So I've got loads to do. Absolutely loads to do that I've got to try and get done. Um, who else? Let's bring you in. So yeah, we got loads to get done tonight. We got Doom Tower. I've actually managed to get through the floors. I just banged it on auto run while I was getting ready for stream. I've tried to do some of the piddly little bits, but there's so much I've got to try and get done tonight. I have a feeling I've got 3 Hydra keys to use as well. Haven't touched the free to play today or yesterday because I just haven't had the time to, which sucks. I kind of feel like I'm falling well and truly behind. Fact, we could have a look at where we're looking. This isn't going well here, so let's maybe rethink of a group here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got the revive there. Maybe something like this gets us through it. Let's try that. Yeah, unfortunately, like I say, we've got kind of loads, so it's going to be really quick tonight to try and just got to try and fly through everything. Like I say, unfortunately, I feel like I'm massively letting everyone down. I mean, the team are up to third, but I'm well and truly at the bottom of that group. Like I say, I haven't done anything on the free to play for like 2 days, so yeah, unfortunately, sorry guys, I haven't even collected my clan boss rewards. I'm like massively at the, you know, I'm holding the team back unfortunately, but we will get on the grind this week. I actually put a message. The YST started a Discord group up for all of us, so we can kind of all chat amongst ourselves in our group. And I kind of made my apologies earlier. You know, it's just hard at the weekend, man. You know, Laura's home from work, the kids are home from school. You know, family first, and it makes it hard to get anything done. I struggle to do my own raid account, my main account on the weekends, let alone, trying to do another one. So it is what it is. We'll get through the main tonight. Like I say, we've got lots to do. Let's open up the optimizer. All right, settle down, wind. Jesus, almost think I had no windows in. I hope it's not going to be like that all night. That's for sure, because that's definitely going to wake the kids up. All right, let's log in here because, like I say, I'm sure. I know I've got to use at least one Hydra key tonight, but I think I've got maybe 2 or 3 to use. I really don't know. What are we on? Are we still on rotation 4? I feel like we're still on rotation 4. Let's have no, we don't want Nightmare. We want Brutal. We want to use our best team on Brutal because we can't do Nightmare. So let's use our best team on Brutal. This is probably going to be our best team here. Yeah. Okay. So we haven't got. Weirdly enough, we don't have a burner on here. So I'm kind of half tempted. Maybe we'll try this one. Only because I know Husk and bits. I don't think it's going to matter either way, to be honest. Look at the variation: 295, 305, 299, 237, 235. I mean, my damage side's fine. I'm nowhere near these speeds on this side, so I mean, maybe we make this our Hydra team tonight, and we give this one a go. We've got a few options here at least. In fact, we've got plenty of options that could bring us in and at least get the 1 key done. And this might just be another week where I have to focus on saying, well, I'm not going to be able to build the teams I want to build, but we can build something. Hey, what's on, base? How you doing, man? A long time no speak. Are we nearly done on here? Cardinal the okay, right, head on, get over there, get you down. Nope, I just noticed you've got that reflect on, haven't you? Wait for that counter attack to disappear. Now, why have I not got chat showing up on here? Let's have a look. Docs, chats. Nope. That's not worked. It won't let me put it over on this side. Why won't it let me put it on this side? Why is it not letting me put that out? Alright, we'll just have to use it as a pop out tonight because I can't seem to get that to work. Oh! No, I don't want it there. I don't want it there. I want it over this side, but it's not letting me. Right. There we go. Right. Got chat up in the right place, I think. Hopefully. Oh, I wanted to check what that new champion was. Because that's the first lot of fragments we've got from a new champion. Right, we also need to check arena. Because I've got to do that. Anything in here. Keep coming back and checking this through. What else have we got? I've got to make sure we get our dailies done out of the way. I still need arena. 4 upgrades. We can do that easily enough. What have we got here? Right, 5-star blue cell. Select all. Yeah, done. In fact, I'm just going to set all of them as well. The only thing I'm going to potentially look at is banners because we still struggle with some banners. Nope. 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 No speed. Nope. We'll get rid of all of them. That's all our 5 stars gone. Right. Let's see what we get from the 6. Attack. Nope. 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 There we go. There's some money made. Nice and easy. Couple of mil. What do I want to upgrade? Let's have a look at what we've got with speed stops at. Let's also do that in something that is accuracy. That's something we'd see that we're running really low on these kind of things. Let's see what we get out of it. Oh. Not so ooh, but we'll take it. That's a start. Right, what have we got new in here? Get rid of those. Nope. That could, oh no, that's boots, no. Resistance, speed, HP. Resistance, speed, accuracy. Maybe they both roll okay. In fact, we'll try them because we've got an artifact enhancement on, so. And I do still need 5 more fragments. That so depends where that final one lands. See, that's a no, because that's a 5-star piece. That's now a no. Because I've got too much that I've not rolled up. Go away. Does anyone else wish that we could just turn pop-ups off? Be like, no, I don't want them. Don't want them. Faction war boss. Faction war, yeah, right. So, faction wars next. Let these run through. I haven't got these built yet, so I can't even test them and see what they're going to be like. Kind of part of me wants to maybe drop Cold Heart out for Foley. I'm not sure if Foley's built though. Only because I want to see what Foley's like for damage, to be fair. Although that being said, he's probably going to get beat by a Cold Heart on the waves, isn't he? I would think. Yeah, she's built. I mean, Foley's built. 2k. Yeah, he's built. Oh, maybe we drop Painkeeper out. Let's do this and actually see what the damage numbers are like. Why are we still? What? Oh, hang on. I need to do live arena to get more keys. I haven't done my live arena, have I? Oh, absolutely nothing there that I want to try and do, but I'm going to have to try and do some of them. Some Wukong to deal with Duchess. Not actually sure what Bad L's like in PvP. This team we could one hit RB. Yeah, okay. Maybe this is a team we win against. I highly doubt it. Yeah, because of that. I'll have to put this on manual because if Madame doesn't strip these block buffs off. Oh, she did. She didn't strip the stone skin, but she stripped the block buffs. So now let's try and come in. No, we'll go in with the full smack. I was hoping to get Bad L or try and rip that off a Bad L there. And we'll use the stun. I know it's not going to take Heli out, but it is going to take Bad L's healing out. Now we can kind of just hit these on and try to dwindle them down a little bit. That's always a problem with the ultimate Death Knight on the team, isn't it? Especially if they build them slow. They build them slow but super tanky. You never get any damage, and then when they do get a turn, they get a massive hill coming in. Oh. And we never actually get anywhere. But we got... it was quite quick, actually. I'll take that. Right. Oh, I didn't really pay attention to this, did I? Yeah, I didn't pay attention to that. Unfortunately. We're going to get the resist, yeah. I don't think we win this one because we've got... I didn't actually notice it was Elva and Duchess, to be fair. Unfortunately, because that block debuff kind of screwed us over. I mean, Sun Wukong's got the damage in it. It's just obviously we can't hit the revive. Oh, actually, no. Do you know? I'm an idiot. Lydia's got bloody block revive, isn't she? I don't think we're going to make it that far, though, because there's Sun Wukong's hitting hard as well with all the bloody petrifications going out. That is going to screw us up, yeah. We don't win that one. I'll sit here for an hour and we don't win that one. Oh, God. Well, this is my... Welcome to my problem of trying to get up to Silver 4 just to try and do the bloody mission that I'm stuck on. We don't win this because it's bombs. We don't win this because it's Mortu. We don't win this because it's Nishnak. We don't win this for the same reason, and UDK. We don't win this because we know who they are. Rotos, yeah, we don't win that. We don't win that. I don't know who you are, but I know this combo. We definitely don't win the Mortu wave. We may win that, although I imagine Cardinal, she's going to be in Stone Skin. So we put our big boy team here. We bring Sun Wukong down for the Stone King. Stone Kings, yeah. Stone Skin. Maybe Mountain King actually gets through that team. I doubt it. Hey, fuck. What are you doing, Mum? There's the problem. Look, she's already come in, put all of us on cooldown, and there's the block passives. So we're just going to have to do one at a time. Try and dwindle them down. I've got no idea who he is, but he hits hard. And they're all and they're all in stone skin. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Oh no. What are you heading for London for, dude? Oh, it sucks that there's a flight cancelled because of the weather. Because we got, I mean, the wind down here is absolutely howling. Like, I generally feel like I've got no windows in the house. It's so bad. What are you heading to London for? Anything nice? Work? Oh, I hate Mortu Macabre's block revive. Yeah. We're not going to get that one done either, are we? Man, I hate Tagarina. And we've got Stone Skin. I hate Tagarina. Like, I've been stuck for bloody months on this progression to get Romantu. I can't do it. It's so unbalanced. If you don't have these stupid broken meta champs, you just don't progress arena. Right, well, look, we've done the important thing. I haven't got time to fuck about with arena tonight, to be honest. Now we can go in to do our faction wars. Right, now let's take Painkeeper out. Let's see the difference between Foley, Ray and Coldheart in a faction war setting. I'm generally not sure how either or are going to be fair. We'll see. So I always hate these Valk waves, especially when you've not really got the champs to rip the buffs off. I suppose I can actually. I suppose I could bring Madame in, couldn't I? Madame would rip the counter attacks off them and put the decreased defense in. But they've got Lydia for weakening defense. It's a hard one, isn't it? I'd rather have Lydia on the boss because she's doing more damage. We're going to have Valk just take the fact there's going to be a slow clear on the Valks, maybe. I'm not sure at the minute what's going to be the better option. It's got to be one or the other. Who would I drop though? Well, mind you, at the moment, I suppose obviously we're testing Coldheart and Foley and we'll see who has more damage at the end. We could always drop the other one out for a Madame just to strip those buffs off of the Valks. You know, we get through this stage really quickly. We get through the final boss really quick. I think to be honest, the only one I don't struggle with is if I have Uko or something on the team and I can rip everything off. Otherwise, I struggle with Valks everywhere. She's a pain in the ass. Especially if we don't have her as well. Like, she's one of them super strong, annoying champions that you want and don't have. Right, actually, let's stop that. Let's have a look. Yeah, see, Coldheart did 610. Most of that would have been on the boss. Lydia 411. Right. Oh, wow, right. Well, yeah, I guess Ray's doing a lot of the damage on the waves, isn't she? Foley does, like, next to nothing, so let's drop Foley out. Maybe we do bring in Madame just to try and get through those Valk waves quicker. See if she'll help with that. Right, now hopefully they'll use their A1. No, she used the Heartseeker. I don't see why she uses the Heartseeker there. The UI for what they're doing, unless you've got them set up as a team, is a bit of a pain sometimes. It uses things that you wouldn't want them to use in the wrong places. Look at that, that's a bonus. The one time I don't need to have a Madame in the team because they all get turned to stone, and it's the one time I've actually put her into the team. No, that's funny. That's Sod's Law. And then of course we're doing less damage to them because they're petrified. And we've not finished our masteries. Oh well. Go on. Yeah, there we go. Sit down, Valk. I wish I could remember who these are on either side of them. Because they don't look like I feel like they're just generic placeholder images because they are clearly two different champs. That to me looks like Spirit Host. And that looks like Matey that does the Bannerlord guy that does the block damage. No, I don't know. A Common Void. I'm not sure how they work the side ads or side minions for the bosses on things like Faction Wars, to be fair. Boom, dead. Right. I'll quickly fly through the 2-star one of these. And we'll get in and do the next one. So it's a pain that I've literally had to leave everything so bloody late. Oh, we've had to get it done, so. I hate the watch grid. Like, I have such a slow time on here. Alright, we'll leave that till later because I've actually got such slow times on them. They're things that I can kind of run later, to be honest. Silver Keys and Doom Tower. Unlock a mastery for a champ. Have I got any champs waiting for mastery? I do. Oh, we don't have enough. Question is, where do I want to go with this champ? I feel like we're not going to get loads of damage out of him anyway. He's not really in there for damage, is he? He's in there for crowd control. Maybe we come this way then? Yeah, maybe we come down that way. Give him survivability as a crowd control champ. So Silver Keys we can do Arena. Let's see if that's reset yet and giving us anybody. We can. There we go. Look, nice and easy there. Right, that done. It gives us a bit more energy. We obviously need to use that energy in Spider. Let's do any more on there? No, no more on there. Right, so now where are we? Can't do any more there, but we do have to use our bits. Cursed City. Got to use some in here. I think I'm actually going to be screwed this rotation at Cursed City because I haven't actually done a lot of them at all. Just kind of try and come over here. Nope, because I don't have that's my possible selections for that wave. That's not going to happen, is it? None of these are built or geared. Not built, not built. So I've got 2 champions there that are actually built for that stage. Ooh, this is tough. We're going to have to try and go for a boss, aren't we? This is all we've got. I don't think Reliquin Tander's made. Oh, she is built, actually. Maybe we have to bring Relly in. Can't remember what our skills do. Removes all debuffs from them places. Continuous heal. So there's not actually a lot on her kit that makes sense for what you would give her as a blessing, to be honest. But she does bring a revive. Mind you, Arbiter brings a revive as well. I mean, do we need... Probably need a revive. Coming with Genzin. It may be something like this. None of these make much sense, to be honest, but we'll try this one, see what happens. Increase attack. What way are we going to do this? We're going to have to do increase speed. Do that one. Wipes all of them out. Decrease defense and weaken up. Gotta try and take Genzin out before he screws us. What? Oh, for God's sake. I hate it when it does that with the fears, and then we just lost up everything, haven't we? Yeah, I don't think Genzin and Warguard get through this. We'll have a look, but I don't think Genzin and Warguard get through this on their own, to be honest. No. Not even with the decreased speed and bits on, I don't think they get through it on their own. No. So, Apoth comes out. Is it a Lady Kimmy jobby? I don't think your Cole's built. So I didn't really want to touch bosses tonight, to be honest, because I just haven't got champs built. What does he need? Speed and crit rate. So we need a helmet with crit rate and speed. And lots of speed as well. If we can actually go down and have a look and see if we've got anything in this. 11%. What do we need? 73, 83, 93, 27. I don't think we've got anything that's going to give us a 27 roll on. Unless this roll's like trip crit, which it's not. Uh, 18. Need something with triple crit rate. Don't think I have a single piece of gear that has triple crit rate. Anything? double crit rate. And this is what I mean. This is why I struggle with my builds, guys, because I just lack so much gear. Right, I think we'll have to wait on the bosses tonight. Then we're just going to have to try and do something. We've got too much to do because I haven't. Normally, I do this like during the day in the background, like all my dailies, and then I come on. We'll do Hydra or something like that. But because I haven't had time to do that today, I think this side's out of the question completely. Iron Twins, I've actually tried this a couple of times, and I can't seem to get through. I think my way to deal with it is to build Bad L. But again, I haven't built him yet, so I don't think that's a tonight job. Again, look, we just don't have the options here for this. Again, we're this rotation, and I think we're going to suffer real bad with our rosters. I think we may have to, jump over and continue doing what we've been doing on normal because we just seem to lack a lot of needed champions in this rotation. It's going to make it incredibly difficult to do too much. Unfortunately, it's one of those annoying ones. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Right, there we go. Another one down. Right, so yeah, I think we might just have to, for the sake of not having a lot of the champions built that we need to. This is the other problem. Like the champions I did have built that may have done it this time round, they were rebuilt for the last rotation and re-geared. I don't have the silver to keep rebuilding champs. And I'm trying to think, like we know now that Skarg's not built. Sun Wukong's built, he can come in. I haven't got Longbeard built. Maybe this. Again, it's just getting through the stages right now, isn't it? If we can get through the stages, let's put these on a little. Get me old man shades on, look. Old man specs on. Lady Annabelle. She's actually a champ I got recently. And she's one of those really annoying champs. I got her and I was like, oh yeah, cool. She can solo bommel. I'm going to build her. So I built her. I booked her. I got her all ready to go. And then, I can't remember who it was. I pulled someone else and I was like, it was Newt. It was actually just before the Newt fusion, I think. Was it? I can't remember now. Whatever it was, it was one of those. It was like, oh yes, I got so happy and so excited because I pulled Lady Annabelle, and I saved up all my books for her. I saved up. I got everything ready for her. I leveled her up. I used my chickens. I used my brews. I used everything for her, and then literally like a week later, before I could actually use her in a certain rotation for Bommel, I ended up pulling another champ that was even better at doing Bommel, and I was like, oh, okay, just wasted all those resources trying to do it. See, this is better because we've got Deliana as an AoE. I'm sure we don't have all these options available in hard. We bring Genzin in as well. Seal for yeah. Let's try this one. Got to get through it. So let's actually try and get the. There we go. Give us a bit of. Seal can try and get some of the stuns in. Yeah, that's cool. We got a few of them off. Get that lot out. Yeah, it's the only thing, man. Like all this constant rebuilding that we have to do. I don't know if the rest of you feel the same, but the fact we've got to do so much rebuilding for Curse City is proving to be a bit of a pain in the arse. Like I'm really enjoying Curse City, other than Amius. I've got to say that's a different question. I don't like that boss fight. But I am liking the Cursed City. I'm not liking the fact that we have to keep rebuilding all our champions every 4 weeks to get through things. Let's get Genzin up. I probably should have waited until you took the turn, actually, thinking about it. Oh, come on. I hate the fears. Maybe I need to bring like a block buffs or something in. Block debuffs in or something. I don't think I've got one. What can we do? Can we get? Do we actually make this through? That's not a lot of damage. No, we might be all right actually. Bring Royal Guard back. Again, I lack a severe amount of books to actually book my champions to make them, especially my legendaries. Trying to make them more powerful by getting that extra, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25% damage from skills, from booking them. I severely lack the ability to do that. I wish there were more ways to get books. I don't mean a few ways, I mean like loads of ways to get books. Throw books at us, please. It completely changes how good a champion is. No, we might still get through this, to be honest. Doing pretty well. But again, though, look, I have to drop from hard down to normal just to make up for the fact I have such a small roster. No, we'll get there eventually. I suppose it's like Doom Tower, isn't it? This is only like... This will be the 3rd rotation that I am doing hard, so... it takes time. I don't mind it taking time. Anything good? No. 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 This is the only other problem, isn't it? Like, you drop down to normal, which I don't mind having to do, but the rewards is just crap. Especially when you consider how much re-gearing is needed to get through this lot. It makes you think, like... suppose I'll bring in a reviver just in case. Do we have anything in dungeons? In all battles, there we go. Yeah, so it becomes one of them, doesn't it? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the rewards for Cursed City, actually. Now I'm thinking a bit more about it. I love the content. Like Doom Tower, I really enjoy. I do really, really like the content. I don't like spending all my silver trying to rebuild champions. Actually, let's try and get Bad L down. Do the rewards warrant the amount of silver you have to spend to build all of your champions up? I mean, look, it's a 3-star chicken. Thankfully I had the champions built for this team, but if you had to build, like I do have to build champions for certain stages. I have to go, well, I don't have that champion built, I have to make a champion up. And if you get to that point, then I need awakenings, don't I? There's stuff like this, like I have to use specific champions now because of the awakenings, and we all know that the awakening system sucks, especially that wish list. The amount of 6-star souls that I've pulled for legendaries I don't own, that are just sitting there, and they're probably going to be another year or 2 before I actually own them. I think they need some kind of shop where we can trade, rather than selling a 6-star soul just to get coins to make another soul that could give us something random. I think if we get a 6-star soul for a champion we don't own, we should be able to swap it for a champion we do own. Almost something like the token trader shop. Let us swap it for a champion that we do own, so we can actually get some use out of it. Because I'm never going to get use out of this 6-star Duchess soul, or the Wither soul that I got rid of 6 months ago, and 6 months later I still haven't pulled a wither, so I'm not worried that I got rid of her 6-star soul, because I've not got her. I got rid of 2 mythicals. One was a 6-star soul, one was a 5-star soul. Don't have any mythicals, so I've got rid of them. I don't see the point in keeping hold of something I can't use. Yeah, one day they may be useful to me, but they're not right now. So selling them for coins and using the coins to buy stones that are, or blessings that are actually useful to me for champions I want to use in content like Curse City, is far better for me. This is just not good. Look, it's an awakened stage. I've got 4 defense glyphs and 5 rank charms. Like, make this 20, make this 10. Then, even on normal, then maybe it's worth the time to re-gear. But even then, like, is it really? I don't know if it, even then, if it would be worth it. Maybe something like this. Do we need a no, let's take you out. Let's bring Heli in. Helicath will keep us alive and keep us going. That's what we want. That is what we want. Right. So we'll get through this, then we'll go and have a look at Hydra. I think, what's the time? 9 o'clock. I've got to think my key's ready for Clan Boss as well, so we can have a look at Clan Boss and see where we're going with that one. Come on. I want to get through this. Oh, we best get, actually, let's target Sathalia before she, there you go, before she gets everybody back up. No, me were not paying attention then. Well, I'm going to leave that. I'm actually leaving the bosses on normal, just because I actually want to do some videos on how to get through some of these early stages for people that are stuck on them. So I'm trying to leave the bosses and skirt around them as best I can. We'll bring Silim, let's bring Artak in. Actually, rather than Cleox, we're bringing Venomage. Venomage is a beast now. You got a 3-day workshop that you're hosting. You just left York. Oh, I've done York train station a few times. I used to do that run all the time, mate. When I was, obviously I'm a Kent lad, so living in Kent and being based up at ITC Catterick in North Yorkshire, a long old trek up and down. We used to do that every weekend. There's no point driving it. No, it's not a good day to travel, man. Like, I keep looking out the window thinking that I'm about to have a tree or something come flying through it. Like, it's literally a full-on storm out there. That's the thing. Being where we are in Cornwall, we're literally like 5 miles from one coast and 5 miles from the other coast. So we get absolutely battered from both sides. Like, when we get the bad weather, we get the bad weather. It's not a little bit bad weather. It's a lot bad. Right, Nightmare. Oh, actually, hang on. Let me just double check. Ultra Nightmare, we have done that, haven't we? I've got to check because, like I say, I haven't done anything yet. I did do them at reset. I just saw it. Mate, this keeps tripping me out. I keep seeing this guy in here, Master TT, keeps tripping me out. Thinking, I did it yesterday, and I was scrolling through, and I was like, oh yeah, I've done my clan boss, and I actually didn't do Nightmare yesterday because I thought I'd done it, and I saw that guy's team, and it wasn't me. That one there. I believe we can get the 1 key on this one as well, which makes life even easier. Hopefully it's not too bad for you though, travelling, Trev, to be fair, man. Hopefully. The line, as you get that little bit, when you kind of start leaving the Yorkshire area, you start getting down a little bit more. Maybe another 30 minutes down the line, you'll find the lines are actually pretty protected. Right, what do we get there? A bit of artifact enhancement. I need to pick what, and I need to do it quickly. I don't think it's going to be artifact enhancement because I just don't have the silver. 13. Yeah, I don't have the silver. I think it might have to be Spider Tournament that we go for because I need 5 more fragments. So I think we've finished this off. overnight, and we'll go for the fragments and build up our silver, because I don't know about you guys, but I need to do a gear cleanse. Like, that's something else I plan to do on stream this week. Like, I have to have a gear cleanse because I've got so much stuff that I need to roll up and actually see if it's any good or not. Oh, there we go. That one. Get another sacred. Get another ancient. Part of me would love to turn around and say I want to pop these for the 2 times chance of an epic. Well, do you know what? I'm actually going to pull. I should have saved my 10 void shards. Oh, Duke Ackington. I will take that. I will definitely take that because I use him on my Hydra a lot. I'll take that. I should have saved the 10 void shards that I had, man, that I pulled for Champ Chase, to be fair. Champ Chase still on? Did I mess that up? Did I actually mess up? I didn't know there was a 2 times event on. Yeah, I did. Look, I should have done it during Champ Chase, because then I'd have got an extra chance of getting legendary. I think I pulled 15 of them. So, 3, 4. I don't even have enough with books to get to the next legendary one, because I'm not going to say there's no point wasting the books that we've got to do that. Right, so that's done. Dailies, advanced. We need keys in Doom Tower. Right, we're going to have a look at keys in Doom Tower. Why that's running on auto. We'll pull the Hades site up. Yeah, 2 days. So I have got to do some of these, because none of the big boys have hit it yet. So I need to use my keys on here, and we are on rotation 4 still. So I know, actually we could go straight into that, because I do believe we picked a team, didn't we? So we can just come into it and give it a go. Let's just catch up a minute before I start putting the team together. Bumped into a squally trainer going to Katrick. His unit is training Ukraine troops. Yeah, I got a couple of friends up there, mate, that are doing exactly the same, to be fair. We did the same with the ANA, with the Afghan army. They came over and we did a lot of training, teaching them up there as well, doing the Fibula and bits. Good laugh. Oh, they're getting trained well. Don't you worry, mate. Don't you worry about that. You're hoarding far too much as well, Trev. Yeah, man. Like, I've literally, because we've been going back to back. We had, what did we have? We had Tormin. We had the Frost guy, Blazar. I did him, and then we've gone straight into this one. I just haven't had time to actually go through and do a gear cleanse yet. You're going to be stuck down at King's Cross. Oh, man. King's Cross and Victoria are a nightmare. I hate them with a passion. I've done them so many times. Right. This is the team I'm thinking we're going to build here. Let's move this up out of the way for a minute. I can't see chat just for a minute, guys. I just want to put this team together here. And then we're going to give it a bit of a... No, we won't do that. What we'll do is we'll build it We'll build it as a manual team. See what it's going to be like. And then we can make the team up if you go that one there, and then Husk and Royal Guard, Husk. I'll say we put Elva in the lead for the extra speed. I'm a poet and didn't know it. What's our provoke option here, though? Like, this is what I'm looking at, and I'm going, well, what's our provoke option? I know we've got Royal Guard there, but we don't have a provoke option, do we? Well, we do. We have Husk. I really don't want to be using Husk as a provoke only, because then he's only using his A1. Let's have a look. We'll see what happens. Rathalos is amazing. If you build him well. If you build him well. If you build a team around him. If you build a team around him to maximise his damage and potential, he is absolutely amazing. Is he amazing without it? He is great without the burns. He is still a very good damage dealer. Are there better? See, look, we didn't get the provoke off, and there's my point. So, I think we're actually going to run this slightly differently. We're going to hold our blocks. We're going to try to get decreased speed just to get the cleanse in. We're going to let them take a turn. Then we're going to start cycling in with the burns. And I'm not going to worry about the provoke. I think that's our best option right now because... yeah, let's just do that. I just noticed this team doesn't have Hex either. So how are they dealing with all that? So life barrier's obviously gone up. See, then the poison... That's the problem, isn't it? Then the poison... If you don't get it all off at the start with... I'll take that out. I'm going to bring my Bivold in. Don't know if this is going to make a difference, but we'll see. Oh no. Right. We're going to go straight for the setup off the bat. In fact, Morley might have been a better option there, to be honest. Yeah. Feel like actually... Do you know what? Let's just have another look on Hades and see what other teams... I don't like that team, to be fair. I prefer this team. No, we've got some good damage here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that top team. Because then we can actually use our attack somewhere else as well for big damage. Mistrala, going with Hanorok. We're going with Uko, Mighty Uko, not Mighty Uko, Ugo. Gotta always get them two mixed up. Then we're going with Mordor. See, it's then saying to go with Husk, but I know my Royal Guard does more damage than my Husk over a prolonged fight. And Royal Guard brings the decreased speed, and I've got a higher blessing on him, so I'm actually going to go with Royal Guard rather than Husk, just because I know what mine's like. But I have accuracy in all battles because it's the only one that's going to make sense here out of all of them, to be fair. We'll do this one, we'll get the provoke off here. It would only be the one turn as well this time, wouldn't it? We've got Hex to deal with that now, so that is fine. We'll come in with the Blessed Bash. Why did you not get... oh, you did. It just didn't land the decreased defense. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We can worry about that in a bit. What do we do now? What do we do? The provoke's gone. Need to try and get the decreased speed on there. Didn't get it. So now I feel like now we let them do a full cleanse. We'll actually let him do his cleanse now. And we kind of one cycle a little bit as and where we need to, and set up again because he's not got that provoke on. We'll just set up a little smidgen here. My other worry with this team actually is there's not enough damage. Well, actually, no, I don't know. Maybe there is. Maybe there is. Because then Newton and Royal Guard. Yeah, maybe there is. Right. So we're going to bang this one on. Unfortunately, I'm hoping we're not going to get the Poison Cloud out too soon. Right. We'll have that out. Try and get the decreased speed out. Didn't land where we wanted it. And it was a hit and miss. Getting cold now. Right, now we'll get this. Hopefully the block buffs didn't go out, but the decreased speed did go on everybody, so I can live with it. It's not the end of the world. Right, and let's get the Hex out. Yeah, I guess we'll get that out. Your build when you get books, gotta be honest, getting frustrated that only 9 clan members use keys. Well, like I said the other day, Chet, that's why I left, man. These guys that I'm with now are very, very good. They all use their keys, and they're all heavy hitters as well. Like, I'm not the lowest of the low in this group, but I'm pretty much you know, on the extreme, on the very low end of this lot in terms of doing damage, and I'm pushing out 300 or 400 million over all three of my keys, and I'm very much towards the bottom. We used 71 keys last time. You know, 71 keys, and we were using what as a clan before that, like 20, if we were lucky, maybe 25 on a really good week. So, you know, unfortunately, you can understand why I decided I wanted to swap clans. I just couldn't do it anymore, man. I like Hydra and I want to do it. That's the thing, though, man. That's what annoyed me. Yeah, all the new players that were in the clan were trying. It was the level 100, 200 million power player. Well, that's obviously ridiculous. You know, they're like 20, 30 million player power. They've quite clearly been playing since day one. They log on every day. They do their clan boss. They do all their other stuff. So they're playing the game, but they won't do Hydra. And it's a clan-based thing, you know. If they don't want to do it, then don't be in the clan. That's my way of looking at it. If they don't want to be if they don't want to do clan activities, don't be in a clan. You know, because you're holding up the people that do, and that's the way I see it. I've had it from Call of Duty and all the other games that I play. You know, if you're going to be in a clan, then do things for the clan. And if the clan needs you to use your Hydra keys, use your Hydra keys. And if you don't want to do that, leave. That's my way of looking at it. You know, and the thing is as well, that's nothing personal. That's my take on everyone. The team I'm in now, we just used 71 keys last week. If in a month's time, all of a sudden they're down to using no keys and struggling to get anyone to do it, I'll jump ship again because I want to do Hydra. I want to do Hydra Clash. I want to do well in it, and I want the rewards that come from doing it. You know, and I don't mind losing. It's not that I want to win everything and be that kind of arsehole. You know, I don't mind losing. That battle we had the other week, you know, where there was literally, 100,000 damage difference between first and fifth. That was all. I enjoyed that week, even though we lost and we were like jumping around first, second, third, first, second, third, first, second, third all week. And then right on the last 5 minutes, we ended up in fifth and lost at the last minute. I enjoyed that week. But again, we would still have won that week if everyone had used their keys. Or at least if just one or two more people had used their keys and put up, you know, a couple of million damage, we'd have won that week. So we lost out on rewards for people not wanting to do it. And that's what annoyed me, unfortunately, man. So it is what it is, you know. Right, now I want to start getting this head down, so I haven't got to worry about the provoke. It's a funny old thing, clan wars. We'll call it clan wars, be it Hydra Clash or anything like that. They're set up to pit groups of players against each other, and they're always a weird. Like CBC is horrible. You know, that's an actually horrible experience because it's not down to you as your team as to whether you win. It's down to whether the other clan are going to outspend you in this game. And that's something that's very annoying. That's why I hope CBC changes. I just used my blessed bash. That sucks. I wasn't paying attention, was I? I was waffling and not paying attention. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, 2 turns. We'll get it back in time. We'll get it back. Yes, we want to provoke. Oh, no, I didn't want to provoke. It was still a provoke. Ah, I'm really messing up tonight. I didn't want to provoke, did I? To get that decreased speed out. I did not want to provoke that. Sucks. Oh, why did I do that? No, it's fine. It's not. It wasn't you distracting me. It was me not paying attention. It's a weird one, actually. I don't know if you all know. It's something I only learned the other week. But if provoke's on with 1 turn, and you try to rebuff it, and it's a 50% chance as to whether it lands for 1 or 2 turns. It doesn't reapply the buff. It doesn't bring it to the front. I always thought like it would be okay. It would just like, try and proc that second one, but it doesn't. All right, let's go in here and get you out. Thank you. Give me my Royal Guard back. Now we've got to try and get you down because you're going to cleanse everybody. No point using any of these because it's going to get the cleanse off, so we might as well just sit on everything for a minute, refresh it. There we go. Right, now we'll start again. Actually, we're a little bit out, but thankfully we don't have our head of mischief up to steal everything from us, so we can actually live with it, to be honest, for now. Didn't want to do that because of the bloody fear. I keep forgetting we got the fear head up. You didn't know that none of your Hydra teams provoke? Really? Okay, I've got to ask, how do you deal with this head? What is it? Head of Decay? Always forget the names. How do you deal with Head of Decay then? Do you just not worry about it? Do you just kind of damage through it? Or are your teams speed tuned to not worry about him cleansing every 4 turns? Or do you just kind of wing it as you go? I try to always have a provoker if I can. But this is the thing that's weird with Hydra, isn't it? Like, you can't ever get all of the positions on... Like, you can't cover everything in a team. Like, I'd love to have my Shamels on this team, but obviously I can't. On normal, it's dead 99% of the time. Yeah, this isn't normal though, mate, is it? That's the thing. This is on brutal. Trying to remember, Trev, you use Chunder Yumiko, don't you, though, for normal? So yeah, I suppose you never have to worry about any of the heads with the double Chunder Yumiko smash everything to death build. That's interesting, though. Again, though, that goes to show, doesn't it, how broken Chunder and Bits are, and how much harder it is for anyone else to kind of like keep you in check in terms of damage when we have to worry about all these different mechanics, and you just come in and go bang and watch all the heads pop, and then bang and watch all the head pops, and bang, watch all the head pops. What do we do here? Let's actually come here, see what we spread out. There we go. On Nightmare you would provoke if you had Shamel, but I don't, so skip provoke. You don't have Shamel? Yeah, double Yumiko is stupidly broken, obviously. Like, well and truly broken. What's more annoying... I'm actually going to come in here, because Newt will smash through that life barrier. There we go. What was I going to say? Yeah, I can't believe that they won't balance it, to be fair. Like, it's... I'm sorry, but it's... I don't want to sound... I know it's exactly how I'm going to sound. I don't want to sound like I'm just whinging and whining. But it's lazy dev work. It really is. You have to balance things that are broken like that. And for them to come out and say themselves, in their own words, we fear the community backlash. Fuck the community. You know, your game has to have balance or your game will die. People leave the game because things are unbalanced. Yeah? They do. That is why people leave games. They get bored because there's no content. The game becomes unbalanced, so they don't enjoy it. They get bored because they can't take part in new content. So it may not be that there's no new content. They may bring new content out. They just can't do it for a number of reasons. So they get bored and they leave. There's lots of reasons why players leave games. But when you look over games as a whole, and you go, right, why did game X, Y, and Z die? Why did it lose its population, and why did it stop? Because it had broken metas. If they're PvP games and there's broken metas where one gun's, a broken gun, you look you look in COD, in Battlefield, Apex, anything like that. You look at those peak times. where a meta gun has been found out to be extremely broken, like it one-taps something from across the map, the player numbers go like this until they bring out a patch for it, and then it comes back up again. Because people don't want to play against it. And it's exactly the same with Raid. They've got content that is broken and unbalanced because they've had to make it to combat their own power creep in game. Then you've got things like Hydra Clash, which are unbalanced. You know, it's how am I meant to face against a team that's got Yumikos and Trundas? I can't. I do not have a team that can put out that kind of damage. So if I come up against a team like that, I kind of just throw my towel in before I even start, because there's no point trying. It's not that I don't want to try, but I actually know there isn't a team out there that can beat it that I have. So just I don't know. It's so to me it's so bad that they will not entertain a nerf because they fear their own community. I've worked with other dev teams from AAA games, and not one of them would refuse to balance their game if something was broken. Not one. Be it the guys at Massive with the Division, they would balance things all the time, and they pissed the community off lots by balancing broken guns because, and in their own words, it broke the game, it made it not fun, and they saw the players' number dwindle when they didn't step on these things. So they fixed it. Bungie leave things for quite a while, to be fair, and normally until they fix it, unless it breaks it significantly, and then they normally disable it in game until they can fix it. And unfortunately, it normally means it's disabled for quite a long time because they don't actually tend to fix things very quickly unless it breaks the PvE side of it, which, to be honest, most of Raid's PvE anyway. Even the arena, isn't real PvP because you're just playing against an arena defense team. The only real PvP in Raid is live arena. The problem is that one Yumiko can reset the skill, the other can... Yeah, exactly, that's what I mean. Like, the simple fix, if you don't want to touch Trunda, the simple fix is to make Yumiko not reset Yumiko. She can't reset herself. That's real easy. But my argument for nerfing Trunda is that from the very beginning, and I've got to say, I base my reason on not owning Trunda or Yumiko. I base my reasoning on wanting to actually nerf them on Saf's videos. But from what I understand from Saf and other people, is that Trunda has been broken from day one. And it's not that she's broken, it's that something makes her not actually work properly. Now, they had a fix, in their own words, they had a fix for Trunda to make her skill work properly. From, like, week one. But they were so worried about the community backlash, they have refused to implement it. And now the problem is, it's been left for so long, if they try and do it now, it will piss more people off than if they just did it day one and bit the bullet for it and said, yeah, let's just do it. I don't, in my own mind, I cannot understand the mentality of we will not balance our game because we worry about what the community might say. That's just backwards to me. Like, surely I can't be the only one that thinks that's just batshit crazy. Surely. And again, it's a weird one, isn't it? Because I love the game, and it sounds like I'm like trying to be super negative on it, and I suppose I kind of am in that particular sense. But I'm not, because I love the game. I really enjoy playing it. The fact that I've come in so late, there are lots of things I don't enjoy about the game. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of things that other games do better than Raid, without a shadow of a doubt. But there's an awful lot of things that Raid do better than anybody else, and that's why I'm still playing, and that's why I'm enjoying it. It's also one of very few games that I can play by myself. I do not need any team members to experience all the game. Even in Hydra, I don't need team members to do a Hydra battle or a clan boss battle. I can do it myself in my own time. Yes, with things like Hydra Clash, obviously you need a team, but to win anyway. But you could do your weekly Hydra battles and get your own personal rewards from it, and that's something I really like about the game. You know, over the last few years of gaming, all the games I've played, I spent years playing the Division and in fact, Division and Destiny are the two games I've pretty much played for the last 10 years, every day, all day, every day. And they're just very much at the point where if you don't have a team to do things, you just don't get things done in the game. And that to me made them boring, because I'd log on and be like, oh, I've got loads of people online, but I never actually get anything done because I can never get a team of 6 people together to run a raid, or a team of 3 together to run a not this, that, or anything else. That I think that's partly what pushed me towards raid, is it was a game that I could play by myself. And that is something I really, really enjoy, that I've even got end game content like Hydra that I can play by myself without being reliant on other players in a group with me to complete the content. So from that aspect, they do it really, really well. But my God, they cannot balance their own game. They cannot make things fair for players. And that I don't understand. I don't understand the greediness of inflating infusions. I've been playing 2 years. The first fusion I did and completed was Pythion. And between Pythion and Bizarre that we just had at Christmas, I think I've completed maybe 4 fusions in that time. One of those was Newt. One of those was it Supreme Elhain, the Void Legendary? I got her as well. So I got Newt, Supreme Elhain, Pythion. I did get Bizarre. Who else have I done fusions on? I will get the one that's on now. So that'll be 5. That's in 2 years. Because if you don't want to spend a fortune on doing it, it's so hard to do fusions. It is. And anyone who says it's not isn't playing the game. What they're doing is they're doing their dailies, they're doing their clan boss, they're doing all their other stuff, then they're logging off and they're going. Me, I'm still at the stage where I'm playing the game. I need better gear to improve my champions. I need masteries on champions so I can do better. I can do harder content like step up to Nightmare, Hydra and things like that. But for that I need gear, I need masteries, I need books. There's so many things I need in the game. I need to play the game. I need to use my energy and things to play the game. I can't do that and do fusions. Even though fusions will progress my account, I end up with a problem where I've got so many champions that I could spend the next 3 or 4 months probably not doing any of the fusions or anything else, and just concentrating on leveling, doing the masteries and gearing the champions I've already got without worrying about doing anything else. And then I don't get to play and enjoy the game. It's weird, but it is. I suppose it is what it is, isn't it? From your personal experience, I got more clash points this week, 380 million, for my non-Chunder Nightmare team than my Chunder normal team. That is interesting, actually. What team did you use this week, Trev? You'll have to take a screenshot and send it over to me. That is interesting. I do find that interesting, because I also am curious as to why your Chunder. I know to me your Chunder team hits hard, but I also know it doesn't hit hard in the sense that the Chunder teams can put out billions of damage. Is that only billions of damage though when it's double Yumiko, or is it double Chunder that you need for those ones? I can never remember. I think this is going to start falling apart, so we're just going to throw it on auto for a minute, see if we can break him out. You get that. You come from WoW, Final Fantasy, where you had to play at set times with teammates, which you found. Yeah, exactly. That was the thing, man. When I had the kids, I couldn't stay up till 3 o'clock in the morning doing a raid on Destiny because I had to get up and deal with the kids. So I was missing out on doing anything. When I logged on, like now, for me it's 9:30. I guarantee you, I go on my Steam's friend list now, and half of them are off because they're not on until like 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night because they're British and they play with Americans and they're up late, or they are Americans and then they're not on until like 2, 3 in the morning. They're trying to stay up to play with them to get anything done was a nightmare, and that's that was pretty much what's made me say I'm gonna stop trying to do Destiny and other things because I wasn't getting anything done. This is falling apart big style. I think I've messed this up overnight because I've been waffling and talking at the same time when normally I just concentrate. Just pick the fusions that improve your account. That's what you try to do. You don't really get gear from dungeons anymore. You've been playing 3.5 years. And it is the double Yumiko that's the key, is it? Oh, okay. I actually thought it was the double Chunder. Alright, let's see what's going to happen. As long as I get the 30 million, I'll be happy, to be honest. Because I've got more keys to do this week. And like I say, I haven't touched the free-to-play at all in the last 2 days either. So I've got so much that I need to do. If I can hit 30 mil. Is it 30 mil for Brutal? I'm sure it's 30 mil. So if I can hit 30 mil, then, you know, I'll probably just accept it and move on. I've still got hard and normal to use at this point. Yeah, that's the hard thing though, isn't it, with fusions? Like, how do I put it? Knowing what to go for. You say, like, what will improve my account? A lot of the times, with the fusions I've noticed in these 2 years, they're either like, all the content creators beforehand, they're like, oh wow, this guy is broken, busted and amazing, you have to go for it. And then halfway through the fusion, you know, blaring put out a post and they nerf it and it's not good anymore. And you go, well, I've already put half my resources into it, might as well carry on. Or it's, this champion's not very good, his kit's not good, it's definitely a skip, it's definitely a miss, don't worry about it. And then a week after the fusion ends, it's, oh my god, I was so wrong about this champion. Oh, it's amazing, it's game changing, you know, you had to go for it. Why did you all miss it? Because you told me it was crap 4 weeks ago. That's why I didn't go for it. It's really hard to know what to go for and what not to go for, to be honest. Like, there's so many areas of the game I struggle on. Like, Newt was a no-brainer for me. He unlocked, single-handedly took me from, like, level 13 Fire Knight to level 25. By himself. You know, he was a huge champion for me. Pythion was a huge champion for me. Other than Mithrala, it was my first proper cleanser. He was my first block debuffs and revive and everything like that. It was huge. Pythion, overnight, changed my account. There's been other champions that have changed my account, but later on, you know, they've kind of been vaulted. But then you look on the other side of it and you go, well, there's champions like Angar. I've got him. He was my second ever Void Legendary. In fact, I've got 2 legendaries I've pulled from Void Shards. He was my second, and he's been sat in the vault since I got him. But they're now about to buff him. And who knows, they may buff him to a point where he becomes one of the best champions in the game. And I can say, well, I've got him because I kept him and I didn't feed him. Or, you know, I think was he a fusion beforehand? I'm not sure. Was he just a Sharple? I don't know. But at least I said, like, I've got him, you know? Yeah, I think, have I done enough? 29.77, is that enough for Brutal? Oh, I don't know. Is that enough? Is that enough, Trev? Is it 29? Is it 29 or is it 30 that I need? Yeah, I know you've got double newts. Jammy Git. I burned my ass off to get the 1 from the fusion. I was so close to failing it. I can't remember how much. I'm waiting for you to tell me, Trev. How much do I need? Do I need to do a free regroup here or do I need to keep it? Because I can't remember. Yeah, you check. I can't remember. Hang on, I got it. I got Google open here, haven't I? So I can just check. Let's have a look. Just filling. I can never remember. No, that's not what I want to know. Requirements for Hydra chests. Normal. Hard. Brutal. 29.4. So, 29.7. Yeah, we'll keep that then. I don't want to keep that. I know the team can do. Like, this is the other thing as well. Where is it? Actually, let's have a look. This is a perfect example, actually. Right, so we know this team can do 100 million. It says it. It says it here. Look, yeah, this is a 100 million team. And we come in here and view teams, though. We can see we've got Mithrala in Regen and Defiant. We've got Newt in Relentless. Tahanarak doesn't really matter. That's just speed, accuracy, and perception. But she is going super quick. Newt there actually, look, is going super quick as well. We've got Ugo in Reflex. We've got Husk in Reflex. Morley's just quick, resistance, and perception. So, like, when I look at this, I go, well, I know it'll do 100 mil, but I don't have these speeds. I'm not going this quick. And I don't have the things like Reflex to kick in. So, you know, 30 mil, I probably could have got more than that, to be fair. I was probably with the talking and messing about. But we're in here. You know, we've got enough. I actually could have put that team together. I could have put that exact team together and got a bit more. Can't put that team together. So let's have a look on hard now. What do we put in? See, that's a huge team. What? I don't understand where the damage comes from on this team. Does Razzlebark hit that hard? Oh, wow. Razzlebark hits hard. Is Lydia's hitting hard? Is Shamal? Is Mithrala? How is he getting that out of that team? What does Razzlebark do to make him hit like that? I don't know. I missed the Razzle. I didn't do the Razzlebark fusion because, again, everyone was like, well, he's not going to be that good. Maybe, you know, don't worry about it if he's, you know, you haven't got the resources. And I didn't have the resources for it, and I didn't want to spend the money on it. So I was like, no, I'll skip him. And then obviously he turned out to be, yet again, this amazing champion that changes your account. And I missed him. What do we do here? Nothing in there. Let's pick that one up. Right, okay, so let's go back to Clan Boss. I know we've got 2 days, but I'd like to get another key done here. Let's have a look. Your Razzlebark did 64 million on hard. Damn. Right, let's try and put our own team together here. We'll have Artak. We need... Start off with, we need to include our Master Bolt. That would help. Python, cleanse and heal. Alva we'll use in our normal team. Mishold, that gives us some damage. Again, we could bring Bivold, but we don't have him built. That's the only problem. Might do that. And we've got the burns. Let's use our... Where is she? There she is. Lady Kimmy. Decrease speeds. We've got Michelle. We've got burns and we've got raw damage on Michelle. Haha, I get that. Thank you for stopping in, Trevor. I appreciate it, man. Have a good night. Have a good night, mate. Raw damage, burn damage, heals revive, decrease speed. We could go for an accuracy. I want to use Lydia with Whisper. Actually, do we do that? Do we go into hard with... Let's actually see what a Whisper build would be like. I don't think any of these, that one makes a difference. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. See what we get from this. Because obviously we've got no provoke, but I'm wondering if I don't know if we're going to get through with Whisper to one-shot this. on hard. I know I can. Yeah, I know I can. I know I can do it on normal, just about with all my other champs. But I think that may actually be only be with Newt that I get to do that. Right. That's not the way to do that. Then what about include Master Vault, debuffs, provoke. I suppose we could bring physics. Because that's going to give us an alloy protect as well, isn't it? Let's see what physics does. Are you still in chat, babe? If you are, do you want a cup of tea? Because I'll go stick the kettle on in a minute if you do. Right, decreased speed goes out there. Didn't land the burns over here. Hopefully we'll land the provoke. Yes. Then we come in here. Come in there. I'll try and get this down, especially physics provoke is not great because of the cooldowns and bits on it, but I mean it's better than obviously than not having a provoke, obviously. Try and rip that. I didn't want that strength and going out. Knowing that they're gonna rip the burns off in a minute. We've got 2 turns, 2 turns, 2 turns. They're gonna take a turn in a minute. So actually if we can extend them, no, we extended 1. And so we can extend them, we'll get slightly more out of it. Decrease speed and alloy protect. I mean, we might as well hang on. We've got the decrease speed out there, there. So we might hold on to that actually, because we know that cleanse is coming, so we can then reapply afterwards. Right, now we can come in and we can pop all these burns for more damage, knowing that we'd extended where we could. We'll hold this, knowing again that the cleanse is on its way. Oh, typical, we put brimstone out and it's about to get cleansed. Let's heal up, even though Whisper's probably going to go down at this point. Maybe Whisper does have to stay in normal. I mean, do we get the kill off here? No, I don't think we do. Unless we proc a load of extra turns. No. See, the thing is, in normal, she would actually. Oh, why did I do that? I've not got the provoke, have I? Why did I do that? I've also got no way of dealing with. I just noticed I've got no way of dealing with the buffs, have I? Right, okay, that's not going to work. Let's take you out. You two are definitely comboed better for normal. I'm still liking Artak, Lady Kimmy, Python. I want my Ackerton. I can't believe I've actually just pulled a second Ackerton. That is huge because I love using him in Hydra, and I will be building a second one of him. I can use him as my main. In fact, let's set him up as number 1 now before I forget. Favourite. We do favourite and build. No, we do build 1, and then we'll mark this guy up as 2, and then we can worry about building him another day. Right, so where do we go from here? Maybe we do bring in a Shamal. Bit of extra damage from the poisons, aren't we? There. Artak's going to be in for burns, but we need some direct damage, and this is something I really lack is direct damage options. Obviously, I've used Newt already. Sun Wukong. Actually, no. What am I doing? What a total idiot. We have Rathalos now, don't we? I do have an extra burner. Because Whisper I always have for normal, but I've struggled trying to get a third hard-hitting damage dealer for that hard affinity. I always use Newt in my harder teams. I use Whisper in my easier teams. I've messed around with my shoulder and a few others in the mid teams, but actually I feel like we bring Rathalos in here. Let's just check all of this and put a bit more defense on him. I'm going to put a big boy one on him just because it's got the triple quick rate there. We will put a big boy one of those on. We'll put a big boy one of those on as well, and we'll put a mediocre one of those on. Yeah, I can live with that actually. That's not bad. Could we put a better HP one on? No, not with 2%. I don't have a lot of HP ones. That's my only problem. HP. It's so hard. I might have to try and just give me a better one. Give me 1% extra. It's not very good. I have got the extra crit damage in here actually. This is something I really need to do. I need to try and farm some Shogun to try and get this up, because then that'll give me 60 cent. Actually, let's go see. Let's go do that now quickly, because I only need what, 2 runs. I can push that damage up dramatically if I do that. I feel like, mind you, 253% is pretty bloody good, isn't it? Really? No, got it. Let's do this. The only thing obviously I am missing is a provoke. So I'll have to go with the decreased speed and just try to make it kind of last as long as I can do. What the heck's that? What are we missing? Oh, we're missing the burns on you, aren't we? Right, we know we're going to have to deal with this. Let's get you down, because I think if we get you down, we get the fear head up that we want. So we're going to start coming in. Why do I always forget about blooming affinities until I see that come up? No. Yeah. No. I'm an idiot. I'm a tired idiot. That's what I am. Decrease speed went out on everyone. I can. Happy days. Oh, we got the burns out on everyone that time as well. There we go. A slightly better start to it, actually. Question is, do we, as we've got the hex to deal with him whenever we want to, maybe it's best we do come after decay. Clear decay out, we won't have to worry about his cleanse, will we? Do we come in with the AoE, or do we come in? No, now he's got the burn on him, maybe we just come in and start racking up the damage. Yeah, that might be the way to do it. We've got 1 turn to wait there until we get our burns back. Right, I feel like what I'm actually going to do for a minute, I'm going to go flip the kettle on. I'm going to hit auto, and I'm just going to manually target everything over here, because I want to get rid of decay. Normally, I'd be going after Head of Mischief, but because I've got Ackington on the team and I've got the Hex, I haven't got to worry about him redirecting my attacks when I don't need them. Oh, mind you, now he's got Life Barrier on. Yeah, we might as well go over here now. Right, I'll flip the kettle on, then I'll be back, so I'll literally be a minute. Right. I'd say how are we doing, but probably not good. Yeah, Atkinson's already dead. Maybe this isn't the right team. I don't know. I think we might play this through. What's it? 10 o'clock. I feel like I'm going to have to play this through and see what happens. But I feel like... Do I actually feel like I need... Oh, it's him though, isn't it? Yeah, that's what, there goes the cleanse. I need a provoke. I've got to have a provoker on this team. I think Shamal comes out of this, to be honest. We leave the Hex. We need Pythion as a cleanser and a reviver. We need Artak. Rathalos and Artak pair together. Lady Kimmy's going to bring us our decreased speed. I need a provoker. Gotta have a provoke. Because that head's just too annoying. It's the head I hate. I know. Let's go. Yeah, sod it. Let's go with Bivald. Let's build. The problem is, sorry, I'm scratching my bloody eye. The problem I have with Bivald is I don't have him fully booked, so his kit's not 100%. Mind you, Lady Kimmy didn't land everything there either anyway, so we can restart that one. Yeah, so because I haven't got Bivald as 100%, it means that I don't always get his provoke, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. So again, like, I didn't get the decreased speed. I thought Lady Kimmy's was 100%. I'm going to double check that. Yeah, it books. I'm sure it books up to 100%. So why? Oh, it's weak affinity. That's why it's not landing. I was going to say. Oh, right. See, we didn't get the burns out this time on everybody. We bang the hexes out there. The question will be if we get this provoke up or not. If we land the provoke, the run goes on. If we don't land the provoke, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. And this is the thing with bad RNG in Hydra, isn't it? You know, I've done this before when I was like really early game. Oh, you went for that, did you? Okay. She went for the increased speed, which actually might not be the worst idea. Are we going to get the provoke? So we get the provoke here for one turn. So now we can come in and actually try and whack this one down. Now we'll hopefully get the decreased speed, and we don't. And again, that's kind of just going to screw up. So now we might as well, I'd say we might as well pop these burns, but actually they're going to take turns, so we'll try to extend them just to get a bit of extra damage. All right, we'll hit it on auto. We'll let it go over here just for a minute and see what happens. I'm going to go make a cup of tea, so I will be a couple of minutes, guys. We'll let this run while I make a brew, okay? I was saying I've actually nicked Laura's chocolate, but I was still muted. There's no point dragging her. She's not going to go by being dragged. What are you up to? 6 mil? That might be okay. This is not going to work, is it, this team? Who do I take out, though? I take out Lady Kimmy. That's the question, isn't it? Life barrier, I've got this up. Yeah, this is not going well. You should be doing a hell of a lot more damage than this. Just seems to yeah, look, everyone's dead. Just, I hate the header bath. Bivold's no good until I've got him fully booked. He just doesn't do the job that I want him to do because he doesn't do it 100%. Don't even think I've got any books. I've got one. And I need it to land here. What do we think, guys? We got one book. Do I land it here and get it to 100%? Ooh, did we just get really lucky? No, we didn't. See, Bad L looks really good. In fact, do you know what? Don't worry about Hydra tonight. We've done one key. We've done our brutal team. I'm happy with that. Let's have a look at. No, not that one. Right, I got Walking Tomb, who I believe deals burns and things. Walking Tomb deal with burns. Ah, see again, until he's booked, it's not 100%, is it? Doesn't need any accuracy though. That reads very interesting. I may be missing something, but that seems very, very powerful. Very powerful. How does he rate well? Oh, he does rate well in Hydra. Okay. Let's have a look. He is appearing. Why has he got accuracy? I don't understand why he's got accuracy on him when it says cannot be resisted. All master attack, yeah, but.
Oh no, just not annoying.
What time are you home tomorrow?
I finish at 12.
Okay.
Alright, she's in her bed, all locked up.
Okay.
Alright. Do you want me to leave that door between here or do you want me to finish up?
Yeah, leave it open.
Yeah.
Love you too. Speed, HP, crit rate, crit damage. Right, let's have a look. Why do I just have a feeling that there's going to be some nuanced builds to go with Walking Tomb Drain. Oh, there we go, look. We like Ash's videos when it comes to things like this.
Of AI services.
Burner, look no further. I think this dude is best, at least in the ways that I'm going to show you him, and even in just general dungeon progression. I like building him super tanky. I'm not concerned with his crit rate, his crit damage. I'm concerned not even with his accuracy. He doesn't need accuracy. So basically just a lot of HP, survivability, and speed. That's all you need on this dude. He's very easy to build, which is so cool. Again here, I mean, can't be resisted. I mean, so amazing, right? I think his kit is just, it's simple. This build, HP and resist and speed. That's basically it. That's basically it. So really easy champion to build. We love it. I gave him Brimstone. I wish he was awakened more than one star. More chances at instantly activating that HP burn. So sure, go ahead. I would also say that I would go defense for sure. Fireheart. It's just a two-man or a man and a woman or a thing in a woman team. We have Godseeker and Eerie and Walking Tomb Drain, and that's really it. So for this stage 25 Sand Devil run, I'll show you. I go in there and I don't use Death's Balance because I really want to get as many burns and as many activations as possible from this champion. And Godseeker and Eerie is just as is. You can see she is.
Right. Okay.
Is quite a bit faster than Walking Tomb Drain. All right, so here he goes. They both die on the first hit. She picks him up. He comes in there, lands the burn, and then he goes in and instantly hundreds of years of history, extending to long.
And then we're into the lore. Right. Okay. So we want to be building him quick, very quick. I don't have. I do have 1, 2, 3, 4. I do have him 6-star. I just haven't got awakened him yet. So let's go to max level because we could do that now if we wanted to. Optimize. Let's just make this a little bit bigger for you guys to see. Bring this up to here a bit. Can you see that behind my head? Yeah, of course you can. Right, so we're going to actually build him for, I'm going to say a survival build. That's all we need. Let's try and get her in 230. And that's it, isn't it? But that's literally all we want to worry about is speed. Because if we're on the survival one, it's going to try. Can we go? Let's see what we get from Regen and Immortal. Let's tell him he can. No, let's just see what it does. Regen and Immortal to start with. We'll just put in speed, and we'll see what we get. because we might not get anything good. We might actually get something usable. 90k, 3-9. Wow, I'm impressed with that. That's a huge build. Can we? What did Ash have on his for that Walking Tomb Drang duo build?
Long
Was it
before the Knights Revenant
242?
had even taken their hard. It's just a two-man or a man and a woman or a thing and a woman team. We have Godseeker and Neri and Walking Tomb Drang, and that's really it. So for this stage 25 Sand Devil run, I'll show you. I go in there and I don't use Death's Balance.
So we're looking at 242. Let's see if we can. Again, I don't have the books yet, so this is a plan for I can do it. This is a plan for down the line. We dropped to 82k HP, but I'm not told it I've got any glyphs. Ah, see, I can't do that. Why is it? No, why are you? That's why. We don't want it taken off of our attack. No. So I can't, by the look of it, I can do it, but I'm going to end up destroying Artak, which I don't want to do because Artak is built for other areas. What about that? What does that give us? Nope. Right. Let's have a look at our regen gear. We got an artifact enhancement on anyway. Problem is we don't have speed. Our biggest problem is speed boots. We end up, I end up nicking the same set of boots and passing them around 3 bloody characters. I don't really have any chest pieces. Unless this drops me a double defense %, which obviously it hasn't. Give us 1. You can give us speed or resist or no. Right, let's see where this one goes. Ideally, a double one of either of these, to be fair. Alright. In fact, let's have a look. Do we have speed boots in Immortal? Yes, we do. Then they're nowhere near what we want them to be, actually, to be honest. That's more for a damage build, isn't it? Ideally, I want HP defense, but I mean, if that's what I've got, that's what I've got. Resist. Let's just see where 8 puts it. Okay. Not really where I wanted the stats today. If this can give me speed and resist. Problem is I generally don't have a lot of great regen gear. That's really good actually. I'll take that. That's very good. So now let's have a look. In fact, let's just look at our 6-star because I'm trying to push some pretty high stats. Means I probably want to be in 6-star gear to try and get those stats. HP, defense, resist. If this stays away from crit rate, or it goes straight into it. Now we've got to roll it and got a triple. That's fine. I'm not sad about a triple crit roll piece with HP and defense percentage there, to be fair. In fact, you know what? Let's try our luck and see if we get a quad roll crit rate. Oh, no. Okay. Worth a try, wasn't it? I probably should have done it without leaving. Resistance, HP, accuracy. Obviously, I don't need the accuracy. That gives defense or something. No, it gives us quick damage. Speed, double accuracy. Really, it's the speed that I need. I need this to then give me a speed. I just don't get the stats rolling that I want. I mean, if this gives me double speed, it might end up... No, see, it ends up being a double piece. And I'd say I'd scrap that, but do I scrap it? Because it's the best I've got, and it's the only HP. See, that other triple crit rate, let's roll this up, actually, because if this goes well, that's a really good two-piece set. And if that goes crit rate now, please. Oh. Gives me trip rolls in places I don't need it. Okay, let's see what that gives us. Give us speed. No. So that actually combined with our trip roll shield is probably giving us enough. And we just got to try and find our stats on here. So we've got a triple HP there. It's the speed. I really struggle with the speed. So even if this rolls speed, it's a 5, you know. It's not enough. So this is great. This is a great piece. Depending where it rolls, it becomes even better. It's a great piece no matter where it rolls. Because it's the 3 stats that I want on regen, and I don't have a lot of it with all 3 stats, so it's already a good piece. And then it's where everything rolls. I just don't think... I mean, there is... I need that to roll double speed. Oh, okay. I mean, HP or defense. Okay. That's now a piece that I'll keep and take up to 16 when I've got the money. But yeah, as you can see, I just don't have... If we open this back up now and do a live refresh, it's not gonna... I still don't think it's gonna give me enough. No. So the only way I get to do it is to actually take gear off of the likes off me RTAC and things, which I don't want to do. To be honest, I don't want to. Well, I can't take it off of Godseeker and Eerie anyway because she's in the comp with Tomb, so I couldn't take hers off her. I could take those off of him and those off of Arta. I mean, I could. This could be one of those builds where I actually take things, but again, I'd have to wait for him to be booked for it to work. But I suppose when I've got him booked, I could swap gear around, swap it around for like a week, do a week's worth of farming a Sand Devil, and then swap it back to Boss and Artac. Do I get 220 at least? Maybe I'm getting something usable for Hydra, even though he's not booked. 222, 3 and 5. Ideally, I want to be pushing more HP, don't I? I know, can we get like 80k. Push the HP over defense. Nope. I can prioritize HP over defense. There we go. I'd say that I'd rather that, because I'd probably push that over 3k with glyphs. Night, sweetheart. Love you. Yeah, that looks good. I mean, I still have no resist on him, but oh, again, that's taken. No. Oh, I know why. Oh, yeah, that's because I've got it set as immortal and regen, haven't I? Nope. Ah. Right, let's take the regen out for a minute. Can we do it in triple immortal? Nope. Right. Let's just see what we can get in triple immortal. Nothing. Nothing that meets our speeds. Right, okay. So that's a no. Why am I finding this so hard this week? I mean, this does 125. Exclude lock champions because we've already... I can't use Dren because I don't have him built. So that's telling me that they're only doing 4 million? Oh no, not lock champions, sorry, exclude. I was going to say, what on earth? Have I not used Art? No, I haven't used Artac. That could work. That could work. Again, Bivold unfortunately isn't fully booked, which obviously doesn't help me because it's not 100%, but I can actually finish that artifact enhancement and spider tournament tomorrow. Right, let's come back in here. Let's go here. Let's try this. This is an 83 mil team, so I'll see what happens. We're going to come in with Elva, Shold, Husk, Artac, Bivold, and Maryugo number 2. Right, there we go. We run Elva in the lead. We do have a provoke there. What are we looking at for speeds? 242. And I think Elva's going quicker. 247. So we're going from Elva into Ugo. Probably into Artac because of his build. Yeah, into Artac. Into Mishold. Into Bivold, into Husk. Look at it, yeah, that's fine. Okay, maybe this works. We'll see. I think a lot of it becomes dependent on whether or not we get the provoke off right at the beginning, to be fair. Obviously we're going to come out with everything. If we get the provoke off, then great. If we don't like that, then it's going to be... Can Husk get his? Yes, Husk gets his, but then I can't use the enemy max HP from Husk. But that's fine. We can live with that. I mean, we might as well pop the burns because we know he's going to do the cleanse anyway, so we can hold off on all our other skills. My worry here is we've got no Hex. Let's hit you for the shields. Now we can use that one. Let's just get some healing out. Oh, I'm going to be a bit of a lazy one here, guys. Oh, I'm getting a bit sore. I'm hoping the camera. Oh. Let's have a lazy chill Hydronite, shall we? There we go. Oh. I'm sure the mic picks me up well enough when I'm sat further back. I mean, sit back and chillax and do some Hydra. Oh. Come in here. This is why I like Hydra, because I can kind of just chill it and do it at the same time. I know people don't like doing manuals runs of Hydra, and I understand it because I don't like it. Well, no, I do like manual runs of Hydra. I don't like the RNG of Hydra. That's what I don't like. But man, I can sit here for ages kind of trying to build teams and manual run stuff. I'm a bit surprised that my shoulder's already dropped. To be honest, we're 12 turns in. I'm a bit surprised my shoulder's dropped already. That's a bit surprising. Try and extend these. No, there's no point using that one. No point using that one. He's going to spread. No, block buffs. Oh, block buffs are up. That's fine. Let's get my shoulder up. Yeah, I'm a bit surprised at my shoulder. Oh, it's fucking Head of Wrath. I hate Head of Wrath. Can't get burns on there yet anyway. So let's pop these, and next time round when that's gone, we should be able to put them out on everybody. We don't want to use that yet. Just A1, see how we did get one anyway. I'm going to throw some healing out a little bit. Right, now, oh no, you've not taken a turn yet. If I don't put them out now, it's going to cycle, the cycling of these, not quite going to match up. We've got to put the block buffs back up again. Of course, the block buff didn't make it this far over here, unfortunately. Try and extend. I've just noticed my shoulder's still dead. Oh, I didn't pick him up, did I? What way are we doing this now? I've got to come in with got to come up with the revive, because I forgot the revive for how long. Actually, that works out quite nicely. Now the burns go out, and he's just going to whack us back down again. God damn it, Wrath! Oh, you're so fucking annoying. Yeah, this is a team that's meant to do. His team meant to do 87 mil. Michelle's in Savage, look, with, I suppose you've got 56k HP. Counter attack. Husks in reflex. Stone skin. What's 4-piece stone skin? Can't remember. But mortal regen. Speed 337 on the speed. May have something to. That may have something to do with it. Kazuko's obviously bringing the big heals. Not even sure. That's my second Duco. That's the problem. I don't know if I've got a masteries done.
because it's my second one. 242, so I'm massively under on the speed. I have got the healing masteries done and war master actually, but I'm massively down on the speed. Not what we wanted there. Right, what we need is we need boots. We got speed. There's 6-star. None of them are going to be right. Actually, protection could be a pretty good set, to be fair. Right, that's lethal. Guardian's there, isn't it? HP. Where absorbs 10% of all damage dealt to ally champ, heals by 10% every turn. I don't know if I could put, if I've got a full Guardian set though. Some resist. It's a shame that's not HP percent, but if it rolls with speed. Oh, of course it did. Of course it did. Right, okay. So, the next question is, let's rebuild our Ugo and see what we get. How fast was Ugo going? Bloody quick, like 300 odd. And it's number 2. Optimize. What are we doing? Did we say a balanced build? Can we do 300 speed? And just see what happens. Set a priority. Oh, what? Mind you, that being said as well, she needs what? 350 accuracy. Okay. Let's just take everything out then and say I want accuracy, speed, defense, HP. See what it gives us. Why it's doing that, let's see what other Guardian gear we got. That could be good. Right, this is looking okay. Fortunately, we don't have a weapon. If this stays away from crit damage, maybe. Don't even think I've got any equipped on a champion. Oh, I do actually. It's got no speed. Oh, it's got resistance, speed there, resistance, speed and accuracy there. They're the ones at the max speed, aren't they? Right, let's have a look. Might have to tell it to put Ugo in Guardian. let's see what it comes up with first. Yeah, that's not quick enough. That's still pretty much keeping it in the build what I want. Sets. Guardian. Actually, I actually think because I built him recently, I tagged him as a 5. Yeah, see, that's not good enough. Fortunately, that's taking my gloves off of to Hanak, which I do not want to do. 60k. That becomes. I don't know if that's probably way too low. We don't need that much accuracy, do we? Can't remember what the accuracy is for. So we need what, 400 accuracy? Is that? No, that can't be right, surely. What are people running for their accuracy? 383, 460, 424, okay, maybe it is. 400, 417, 4K, 68. So, I kind of want 65,000. Let's say 3,500 on 350 maybe. See if it finds us anything. Okay. Well, I mean, my EHP's dropping, but that's because I'm dropping from like 80k. And the speed's dropped massively. I can't re-roll that. There's not enough speed anywhere though, that's the problem. They're not giving me the speeds I want. Not going to kick out a build, is it? So I mean, I've got so much gear and none of it's good because I don't have speed rolls on anything. Oh, it can say all day long that I've got good gear, but I don't have, like this regen kit, none of it's got bloody speed rolls on it. So what's the fucking point in keeping any of it? I think we're going to go through and be brutal tomorrow. I'm just going to say, look, if it doesn't have like this isn't good. Unless, oh, I say that, this is why I've kept it, isn't it? You know, it could roll, double, see, now it's like, do I take it to 12? Now that's the piece that's got to go. And this is what I'm going to have to do, isn't it? I'm going to have to go through and do a full gear cleanse and see where things roll. See, that goes. If I do this with my 5 stars first, I'm already wanting to make the jump from... So that's got no speed on it, so why am I keeping it?
It's got 1 speed, double crit rate, and that can go. That's got no speed on it. See, they're speed boots, but they've got nothing here that I would want unless it rolls maybe double accuracy. If it rolls double accuracy, oh, okay. Yeah, now it's a piece worth keeping. For now, speed and double accuracy. Okay, that would have been better if it was in defense or triple accuracy. But why have I kept this? Speed, double crit damage, and HP. Speed, defense, HP, crit rate. They're both 5-star. So that crit rate gives me 12%. It's 16% crit rate with the 15% crit damage. And that's probably why I've kept it as probably as a 2-piece filler somewhere. But it's like this. I've got to just do this. I think I've got to just do this. I kind of wanted to do a whole separate stream and video on the gear cleanse, but see, ideally we roll this to 8 and hope we get a double somewhere. It doesn't, but it's rolled in an okay slot to say, well, see, now it's like, what do? You've got to take that to 16 and hope you get a double roll in one of these. For it to be any good. This is why I never make, like, this can go. That's just not got anything else. That can go. It's not got anything. See, this is not great. HP, single roll of crit damage, but it's a trip speed, and I don't have a lot of double or triple speed rolls, so I have to keep them when they come up. This I've kept solely for a bomb build, a bomb champion, because of the triple defense. I was like, that I don't have to worry about any defense on it. Bang some HP on there, HP chest, yeah, probably HP chest. And I was just, it might be, if I can get attack and attack ascension, even on a 5-star because of the triple defense, that's a good piece for a bomb champion. See, this is obviously, again, I've already taken it to 16. But I'll just keep it for now because it's just, I've already rolled it. That's not rolled well with double resist, but it's speed boots. But again, it's been sat here for so long and not being used. We'll roll this one, see where this goes. Huh. Okay. Double roll? No, but it has gone into speed. So, and now it's like, oh, it's one of them annoying pieces now, where again I have to take it to 16 to see if it's going to be any good. But already 30 accuracy on it, bit of crit damage, bit of speed, not great, but with having to make champs for Cintranos and things now, that could be very useful, and it's a lifesteal. So, I'm farming plenty of dragon. Eventually, I'm going to get more lifesteal pieces. Because I do believe I've pretty much got rid of all of my lifesteal stuff. But that's a keeper. Eventually, if I get a few more pieces like that, eventually I'll get an entire set of lifesteal that's, ish with stats. And I've got a build for a Cintranos champ. Difference is I have to go around and make the champions, and without enough things like speed boots anywhere, I'm struggling. Like this curse set, this could be good on someone like Ackington if it rolls well. Like we just seen, I pulled a dupe Atkinson tonight. So if I get the right rolls, which, you know, again, it's not. But double HP, crit damage, they're stats I would need over an entire build. It's not a bad piece on its own, because it's got all 4 stats that I would want on a Hydra build. But now I have to find a very specific piece that goes with this to complement it with, you know, probably a double or triple crit roll. That has to be in one of these other sets. It has to be here. You know, I have to get probably a triple crit rate to make up for that. And it's gone crit damage. I don't have crit rate gloves. Again, that's not a bad combo. A double crit damage, bit of crit rate, bit of crit accuracy, but I don't have crit rate gloves. I could just sort of say, like, that's fine. You know, there's 5% crit rate there. There's 5% there. That's 10. You know. Got a set of boots here. They're not great. But if they roll double... So they've only rolled 1. And with flat there, that's now just... I'm going to get rid of them. I'm at the point where I just need to get rid of gear. And only keep the good stuff. This has got double here. But again, it's got double... Okay, it's got resistance. It's got double HP. Double defense, double HP. So this is more of someone like an Uko build where I don't need the crit. But again, this is all of the cursed gear that I have. You know, this doesn't become any good. It's flat defense. So unless it's a double roll in accuracy or speed, it doesn't become any good. Now it's a case of I have to roll it to 12 and see. And now it's a no build, isn't it? But then it's got accuracy, defense. It does have both of them, doesn't it? So, I mean, it's so hard trying to do. See, defense here. So this, again, attack and crit rate. So that is going to benefit Atkinson. If it can roll. See how it's just split the stats again. Like some of these, no, they're not great. You know, normally you'd say, well, these aren't great to have on a regen set, but because I lack a huge roster, I've already put like Kayuku and a couple of other champs in damage builds that are regen, because I don't have a healer or a reviver for certain factions. So I have to put them in gear where they can keep themselves alive. So I've got speed boots here, but none of them are good. I feel like the majority of this is rubbish. Even though they're speed boots. That may be good depending on where it rolls. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. I don't know why I've kept some of this, to be honest. That makes sense. Yeah, I think a champion gonna want to put in a shield set isn't gonna want crit. And as this is the 5-star pieces, if they've not got all of the stats I want straight away, like that, if it doesn't roll in crit damage, could roll well. As could that. I don't know why I've kept that. I've probably kept these because the stats are good on them. And because the stats are good on them, I've said, well, I'll just keep them and I'll roll them at some point. And obviously I've never got round to rolling them. See that now, like, you can just go. I've got so much gear, I need to clear space out. I'm going to have to be super brutal on what I do with things.
And if they're not double rolls on a 5-star piece, I think they just go anywhere. Double accuracy, single speed, I can live with that. So we just start rolling to 8, unless they're doubles. So that's gone crit damage. That can go. See, this is one of those weird pieces that it's not really great to be on a shield set, but double speed, double HP. That becomes a a pretty good filler set there. If this rolls, maybe even if this rolled like a double crit or something, I look at that now and go, well, that pairs well, double crit rate. So that now pairs well with that on like a Cintranos champ that I need to build. And if I can get a few more pieces, maybe I shouldn't have just got rid. See what I mean? Maybe I shouldn't have just got rid of all those bits of pieces with crit rate on. Maybe I should have actually rolled all of them first to see where they would have gone, because that might have been a 4-piece shield set for a Cintranos champ. This is the set that I struggle with the most, to be honest, is Relentless. I think I've got one champ in Relentless. One defense, double crit damage. That's good. I'll take that. See here, like, I've got HP one. I need this to roll at least a double accuracy or resist. And now it's like, now I have to take it to 12 and see what's going to happen. And then if I do sell it, oh, that's okay. I can live with that. If I did sell that, I'd have lost so much more money. So if this isn't a double again. Oh, see, is that a keep? I don't know. I really, because I don't have a lot of Relentless. I got one champion in Relentless. I genuinely don't know if that just becomes a keep or a bin. With such little gear, that might be the one piece I need as a filler somewhere to try and put a champ into Relentless, like a Royal Guard or a Husk. Now I've got like no silver. See, it's done, another piece has done exactly the same. I don't feel like that's a good piece. And as we're like already running out of silver, I think I've gone through some of these before and said like, that doesn't make sense. Because the things I don't have, look, double roll, double roll, double roll, double roll, trip roll, trip roll, trip roll, double roll. I hate not having silver. See that trip speed? Oh, that's a nice piece. At some point, I'm obviously going to have to come and take all of these to 16. This is kind of why I'm trying to plan kind of doing these gear cleanses over a couple of artifact enhancements and then saving up a load of silver and then obviously coming in and going and taking a load of stuff to 16. Like that obviously on its own isn't great, but if it gives me a crit rate or HP or something, then all of a sudden it might be good. So see, this was weird because it's HP. You wouldn't want crit rate on HP gloves. You want defense, resist, speed, accuracy, something like that. I definitely don't want crit rate on HP gloves because it's just counterintuitive. If you want crit rate, then you're in crit rate or crit damage gloves. If this stays away from crit rate, trip speed. See, I take that now. I've got HP gloves with trip speed and defense. Okay, the crit rate isn't great. It's not. But the other bits are fine on it, as I don't have a lot of it. And the same here if it stays with speed and resist. If it,
So it's gone quick, double quick damage. That's a no-no. Don't need that. That can go. Because for quick damage, I need crit rate. Why did I keep... I kept this one because it's defense, attack, accuracy. Again, there's no crit rate there, but I'll take it to 16. I might get 5 crit rate there. Makes a difference. Crit rate, crit damage, HP speed. Attack. Why have I kept attack boots on Relentless? I don't know why I've kept attack boots on Relentless, even with double speed. Have I kept it because it's double speed, crit? That might be why I've kept that. But normally, you want everyone to go quick in Relentless, don't you? Might hang on to that for a minute. Defense, double crit damage, flat HP. Alright, let's move into Savage. Crit rate, HP, attack, accuracy. All of those are fine, depending on where it rolls. You know, I don't want one of each. Like that. It's got to be a double. Double attack, I can take that. Speed, yes. Accuracy, yes. Attack, yes. Crit damage, yes. Double attack, that's fine. Bit of crit damage, that's fine, that's good. Triple attack, triple attack. But if you notice, look, I've got like no crit rate anywhere. Which is why I'm finding it so hard to put some of these builds together, because I'm missing important stats. That's going to end up going on all 3, isn't it? No, it's gone double HP. And again, to be fair, it's like, is that the end? Is that a bad roll? Ideally, I'd prefer crit rate, but you also need survivability on your damage dealers, because if your damage dealers are dead, they're not doing any damage. That can go. That's rubbish. That's rubbish. Quick damage, attack, HP. See, that's they're stats I want, but not on a Savage piece. Shame that HP is there and there's no crit damage, but it's double crit rate. Speed, defense, speed, HP, crit damage. Right, I say let's roll that chest piece up and see where that goes. Hopefully, double crit rate. that's a bin piece. Even though I don't have very many chests, I'm never going to use that chest. You know, unless this rolls kind of double attack here, I'm not going to use it because it's got no crit rate on it. No crit damage on it. It's got defense with flat attack, so this has to roll crit rate. Or it's no good. Nope. So even though it's speed boots, now I literally have no speed boots for Savage. This one's the same. If it doesn't roll crit damage, because of the other stats, it's just pointless. Nope. Right, this has to roll. Ideally, I need this to be a triple crit rate. Nothing else. I'm getting a lot of pieces now that are saying I need crit rate gloves. And obviously I don't have any crit rate gloves. Ideally, I wanted that in crit rate. See, that now could be 60. If I take that, I've got to take that to 16. Hope I get a double crit rate. Double HP, double crit rate with speed and accuracy. Goes in a champion like Sun Wukong. Because he needs accuracy. This bit, unless it goes, if it goes here, that's a gone up. Got to be brutal with these 5 stars, man. I'll try and jump it, to try and make that jump now to 6, everything being up to 6 star, just for the stats it gives. Like, obviously, these bits like this, I'll take it to 12. See, that I'm going to ditch. But actually, no, I'm probably not going to ditch it. I just need the other part to go with it. You know, I need that part that gives me high crit rate somewhere, and I don't have it in Savage yet. You know, I've got high attack with a bit of crit damage and that. High attack. No. Double crit rate there. It's not enough. You know, that's never... These bits are never going to push me. Like, that's a good piece. But they're never going to push me into a full build of Savage because I don't have those crit rate gloves. Double accuracy. I need crit rate. And if I'm now going to have to go... What's crit rate gloves? Is it 50% for 5 star? Let's have a look. So 50% for 5 star means I still need 50% elsewhere. See, I'm not even going to get that, am I? I wouldn't even get, out of all of these bits of gear, I wouldn't even get 50% crit rate elsewhere. That would take me to 65%. 70%, 85%, yeah. See, so I can't even crit cap with all this gear, even if I had max crit rate gloves. I'd have to rely on trying to find the crit rate elsewhere. John, let's get rid of any blues. Sorry, I don't even care anymore. I don't want any 5 star blues, no matter what gear they are. Regens. No, right. Stun gear. Again, look, we've not got a lot of silver to do this, unfortunately. But I feel like I've got to roll everything to 12 and just go, right. See, again, look, this is good. I don't have a lot of stun gear. Going 1 everywhere. That's probably just a straight get rid because of the flat HP, to be fair. I've only got 2 pieces of 5 stars so they can go. Provoke, unfortunately, I kind of have to keep, but I don't want to because I don't have any provoke gear. But then, am I going to use it? That has to go speed and defense. If it goes anywhere near attack, it's pointless. See, that's no good now. This has to go accuracy HP, but not the flat. It needs to go into there or stay in there, but and it's gone there. But I still need to keep that because it's the only chest piece I've got now. So here I need it to be, basically I need everything to go into accuracy here for that to even be worth keeping, and it's not. It's got straight to attack, so that's gone.
These are worth going because it doesn't matter where that rolls to me. Ideally, I'd obviously like a double roll of something, but because I don't have a lot of it, so ideally, again, I want this to be a quick rate or quick damage multi-rolls because this will go on someone that I want to hit, that I want to quick cap and hit as well. This is more like I'm looking at these for Hydra, and then so that's why I'm going like, do I really want 5-star pieces for Hydra? And the answer is probably not. But at least I know all the stats I'm getting, so it's kind of like, well, okay. Definitely don't need them at 5-star. Quick rate, HP, so that is worth keeping. This is actually, Retaliation is a really good 2-piece filler now. Really good. Especially if, like me, you don't have a lot of revenge accessories. Unfortunately, that's not rolled great anywhere, but again, with 15% chance to counter attack when hit, you get a few good pieces of Retaliation. If you can just make one set, if you've got a champion in a 4-piece and you've got the gear, throw them in a 2-piece Retaliation. I've been trying to get quite a few champs in Retaliation now. Go. Well, we still got like over 400 pieces. A lot of it's accuracy, to be fair. A lot of it's down here as well. A part of me, I'm not even gonna lie, part of me is really tempted to just sell off everything in 5-star. If I sold everything off in 5-star, that's an awful lot to lose. I feel like before I do that, what I need to do is I need to do this gear cleanse. And I need to make sure that all of this is upgraded to at least 12. Going through it as I am. Then I need to try and build champions that need building for Curse City, faction ones and things like that, just in case any of this becomes usable before I then ditch it. And then, see, I'm now out of silver, so I can't do any more. It's surprising how quickly you rack through this just by leveling stuff up to 12. So I say what I need to do is I really need to go through, use all my energy tomorrow in Spider, make up a load of silver. Yeah, make up a load of silver here. Try and finish rolling things up tomorrow through the cleanse. Yeah, that may be. Got a few 3s and 4s that I can make just to kind of make some money, but I've been saving all that lot to get through personal rewards. Well, unfortunately, guys, I am going to have to. I'm going to knock it on the head in a minute. But I need to let these run through before midnight because otherwise I'm going to lose glyphs today, and I don't want to lose glyphs. I need my glyphs because I'm missing a lot of them. So what we'll do, like, we're going to pull it. All of this is pretty useless now because I can't actually worry about it. Let's look in here. So let's go with not equipped. We only want to do our artifacts. I want to know everything that's been very weak, average, and even strong in 5-star.
fact, I might even. Do you know what? Let's say artifact rating. We'll just keep godlike and legendary stuff in. I feel like that might be a good idea, making some money actually, because now look, we can go through these gloves. I'm ignoring the optimizer for some reason. The optimizer doesn't take into account that this is a very good role for a bomb champion, so we're going to ignore that one, but the rest I think we'll just get rid of, because I need the money. I need the silver. But then I'm looking at this and I'm going, well, they're trip rolls, aren't they? So again, do I just go through? Do we start off like this and just get rid of weak, crappy bits, which there's only a few there. Okay, so maybe that's how it decides what's good and bad then, is the percentage rolls. So obviously it's saying that's weak. Why is it weak? It's crit rate with double HP. There's no crit damage on it. And that only rolled to 19 out of a possible 24%. Right, okay, that makes sense now. So actually these, when I look at these and go, look, it's got double HP and it's got crit damage. Yeah, but it's only got 9% out of a possible 12. It's got 5 out of a possible 6. And it's got 13 out of a possible 18. Same here with the accuracy, it could have gone up to 33. So when I'm looking at the 18, okay, I think, well, aye, that's a trip roll, 18, but it could have gone up to 24%. So yeah, actually, maybe I'll just come in and bin these. Come in and bin these, and hello, dude. I'm probably going to try and butcher that if I try and say it, because it's nearly midnight, but I'll give it a go. Harold Fabrizio Campos, is that? Good evening. So I'm just looking through some of the gear while I run my faction wars in the background. Yeah, I feel like this might be the option, especially with the 5-star stuff, and just ditch a load of it, because, but then again, look, there's not even that much there. We're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I'll keep that one. So 18 pieces of gear out of the 423 that I've got, which means the others are deemed pretty good. So like, well, where do I go with it and what do I do with it? That's the problem, you know? I really don't know. Part of me literally wants to hit sell all on all of the 5-star gear, knowing that now I'm trying to hit harder content. For any of my champions to be useful, I want them in 6-star gear. But there are so many champions I need to build for Curse City that I feel like my approach to going and levelling everything up individually. So pretty much all my 6-stars are built, bar Dreng. Who did I pull that I just did in champ? I did some in champ training. I can't remember who that I need to build. Oh, I've got Rule the Huntsman and
Dreng, I have to build both of those. But basically, our Madman's not built because he got nerfed. I just took all the gear off him. Same with Armor. Got both of these are just sat in the vault with nothing on them. But all of the rest of these are built. Yes, yes, they're all built. She's not built. I've taken all the gear off her to build other champs. These are all built. These are built. Right, so I need to build Bad L and Longbeard. So we might try that in a minute, quickly. And Nithwee's not built properly because I've been stealing gear off him. Lanarkis isn't built because I've taken all the gear off him. Cole's not built. So I've got a lot of champions to try and build, basically. These are all built. They're all built. They're all, you know, your Cole needs building. Lanarkis needs building. Yeah, so other than that, they're pretty okay there. So I've got a couple of 6 stars to build. But then I have to come down here and go, right, okay. What do we have down here? I need to build Yannicka because she's my only option for some stages in Curse City this rotation. Biggin needs build. I'm trying to make sure I build all my legendaries, just because obviously they have better base stats. So the fact that I don't have lots of legendaries, they could be very useful for me in Curse City. So I feel like Yannicka, Biggin, Razin. I keep forgetting this guy's name. Ruak. He's meant to be really good, actually. I want to 6-star him. So this guy here is meant to be very Shamnil. He's meant to be a very good damage dealer. Agnar, we know, is getting a buff and a rework in a couple of weeks. Holstring's meant to be really good for Fire Knight. So I've got some of these built because I used them in Faction Wars, but I also keep stealing gear off them. I think Tyrell's about. Fenix needs building. Vergis needs building. Basically, I'm just trying to build as many as I can. Yeah, pretty much from here upwards. This is where my kind of 50s are at. Need to build this one for secret rooms in Doom Tower. The Sentinel guy. I got 2 of them to build. I've also got 2 soul bonds to build for secret rooms in Doom Tower that I need the rares for. Nullhorn and Oberoi I want to build. Reliquin is built. Then I've got to build. I want to build Annex for Clan Boss to try and swap to a one key team with him in. I think a lot of these are built, but they're not built well. They're built in random gear, like exactly what I'm about to do. They're built in random gear that is just I literally just hit like balanced build on the majority of them and let it find gear. I told it, don't take any gear from any champions, just use what I've already got to put them in something so that at least I can try to use them somewhere for now until I get better options. Yeah, I know I've got no silver. Right, so that's all that done. Oh, I need to use silver keys in Doom Tower, and I've got like 20 minutes to do that. I guess we're doing that now then, because otherwise I'm not going to get my daily bits done, unfortunately. Getting late. Get tired now.
So I'm looking through builds still, guys, trying to work out where I dump this gear, and I'm just not sure. Not sure what I do with it. Because I do need silver. I suppose I could just do exactly what I planned to do in the first place. Yeah, I could just do that. I could wait. I could wait, roll bits up the little amount that I need, and then go through bits, I guess, because I can't think. Yeah, I can't think right now. I think that will be the best way, because I can't think of a better option right now. Yeah, it's gonna have to be. It's gonna have to be that, isn't it? Yeah, we'll have to do that. I just need to get through this so I can. I'm not even sure what this rotation is. What rotation are we on, Doom Tower? What did we just have? We just had Sorath, didn't we? Not that one. That one. We did. We had Sorath. So now we're on to what I'm guessing is Eternal Dragon. Yeah, Griffin. Kuldeth. Agrath. Griffin. What one's Guardian gear come from? Is it Griffin? If it's Griffin, I'm going to have to farm. Make sure I farm Griffin. Griffin 90. This time round. Try to get some more bits for Guardian gear, I think. Is it? Used craft. Yeah, it doesn't say me what though, does it? I'm sure that's what I need to make the Guardian gear. Yeah, I think it is. Right, anyway, guys, I'm going to knock it on the head because it's almost midnight, which means it's going to reset in a minute. I need to try and get these Hydra ones, these Doom Tower ones in, just so I get my dailies done. My last one for the day. Tomorrow's going to have to be Hydra now because I haven't managed to get it all done tonight, which has been a bit of a screw up. Might be one that, to be honest, Hydra this week might be one of those that I just try and do on my phone during the day when I'm doing other bits, and just let it run on auto through in my pocket while I'm doing other bits. And you know, as soon as if I can get a team that rocks to one key, then so be it. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. I think that's probably going to be what I do this week because I just don't have the time right now. I say it's another day I haven't touched the free to play either, so that kind of sucks a little bit, but hey ho, it is what it is. Thanks for coming and stopping in, guys. It's been really nice having so many people to talk to through the night. You know, we've been on for like 3 hours now. I had loads of different people to actually talk to through the night, which was really cool. Hopefully that continues going forward because it's nice having people to have discussions with over Hydra and other bits and pieces. And yeah, that's probably it for tonight. I will catch you tomorrow night. What is tomorrow? Monday tomorrow. So Albie's got football. And then he's probably going to want to play Minecraft tomorrow evening. maybe we do something different tomorrow night. Because I feel like I need a break. I've been playing Raid so much this past week or two. I feel like I need a little bit of a break. So maybe tomorrow night we'll actually start a Horizon stream or something. Horizon Zero Dawn, because unfortunately the new computer's not going to be built for another week or two, so we can't do Starfield because I can't play and stream that on this machine. I will be able to on the new one, but not this one. So maybe we do Horizon Zero Dawn tomorrow, or maybe we'll go into Monster Hunter. Might do that actually. Been a few years since I played Monster Hunter Worlds now, and obviously I'll have to start a new game going from Xbox to PC. So yeah, maybe we'll do that actually. That could be pretty fun. That or Horizon. I'll put a poll up and we'll have a look. Right, anyway, thank you very much, guys, for coming and stopping in. Have a good night, and I'll catch you tomorrow.